Hello everybody, and welcome back to Aligned with Ruby. I have not got a thing in my mic here, that little dust bunny, whatever it is, so there's a lot of wind actually here. I hope with that you can hear the audio pretty clear, but in my garden today we're going to go ahead and get started. This shouldn't be overly long, but if you want to join me, if it's a nice day outside, you can go outside, do this inside. Grab a wee drink of water and some SPF and let's get started. Standing at the top of your mat, you're going to take your feet hip width apart, inhale, stretching those hands up overhead. Exhale, and as you go to exhale, drop your hands. You're just going to add your neck, head, shoulders, beginning to go into your rib cage. Keep that moving. Continuous movement. Going a little bit lower, so we're working our way into a forward fold. And as you roll forward, you're keeping your pelvis tucked under. Exhale to curl back up, stacking your vertebrae, stretching from your waist. Exhale. Inhale, squeezing those legs like you're ripping your mat in half to stretch up. Hands overhead. Shifting your balance back into the heels of your feet. Give me two more. Going a little bit deeper each time. Taking your time to articulate through each of your vertebrae in your spine. Give me one more. Think about rolling your hips out. But squeezing your thighs together. Well done. Add that stretch up. Hands to your hips, and you're going to step your right foot back. Okay, so you can add a knee bend if you want. Just keep your feet nice and wide. And you want to feel this in your right hip. In your right hip, go ahead, stretch your hands overhead. And if you want, extend straight into your back leg, drop a little bit lower. Shifting your balance forward, big step, feet together, hands by your side. Let's go into the opposite side. Inhale, left leg. Bending into that knee, just go ahead, see if you can reach those hands up overhead, keeping your back ankle straight. And if you want, just going into that extension, that's all in your left hip. Keep your ribs soft, your pelvis neutral. Exhale to step forward, keep going, inhale, alternating. Knee bent or straight. Left, inhale. Keep melting your shoulders back, your ribs soft, soft. And we're taking our time, One more each side, inhale. Dropping a little bit lower, maybe you feel a stretch here in your left glute. Big step forward, last one. And exhale. Okay, so we're going to go down to the mat next. Just taking your knees out wide. Big toes together, you're going to curl back. And forward. Here's my dog just coming to join us. Hello. Oh my God. Okay, so we're in a child's posture, sitting forward and back. The idea is that you just want to be able to open up your hips and your spine. So breathe into it, take your time, keep your shoulders back, and keep your feet down. Think about flexing your feet into the ground. Lovely, we'll do one more. Ooh, all the bugs. Lovely, and we're gonna sit back and enjoy this one. Sit back. If you want to add a little rock side to side, that's good too. Lovely. Let's just go for a down dog. Open up those shoulders again. Strengthen into your back. You're locking those armpits into your pockets. Curl to tuck your toes under. Just place your hands where you feel like good strength and balance. Shift those knees up. Roll your arms out. And look at your toes. Look at your toes. Keep your knees generously bent. Full and deep breaths. Melt your shoulders away from your ears. You're going to press the ground away to move into a plank, shoulders over your wrists. Go ahead, float both of your knees down. Oh no. Oh no! Top, you're going to tuck your pelvis forward. You're going to inhale it into a chaturanga. Right, okay, you're going to inhale, bend your elbows in. Parallel to the ground, exhale. Scoop your chest forward. Nice and long neck. Shifting into your pelvis. Keep broad in your back. Keep your breath flowing and continuous, and just hold this and breathe, okay? You want to think about softening into your ribs and keeping a neutral pelvis. Okay, and nearly everything, in nearly every move, you want to stay with your neutral pelvis and soft ribs, because that means that you're actually using your core. What is your core? In your center house, but your pelvis and your rib cage, that's all it is. So think about working from your center on these two chambers of your body. Nice long neck. Keep length in the back of your neck. Keep your glutes soft. Give me one more breath here. Inhale. And exhale. You're going to float all the way back to the mat and just rest your neck and head down. We're just going to take a wee break after our first back bend. So I hope you're enjoying so far. Just enjoying a nice wee stretch and strengthen today. This is pretty much just a basic flow. I do a lot of the same moves because a lot of the same moves are going to help you. There's no need to overcomplicate it. So go ahead, you're going to shuffle your elbows under your shoulders. I just want you to think of the Sphinx in Egypt. We've done this move in the past. I just want you to open up your shoulders and have a lovely long neck. And if you want, you can add some neck rolls or, lead with your nose, create a little circle. And then opposite side. Make sure you're broad across your hips and your pelvis. Full and deep breaths and just resisting the pull of gravity. Shift into your pubic bone here and just feel the decompression as gravity is working and you're breathing. And we're going to float back down, okay? Go ahead, we're going to go into a nice dynamic cobra, keeping your hands under your shoulders, neck and head down. Full breath in, exhale. You're going to lift through your mid-trapezius, the middle of your rib cage. Inhale slowly back. Exhale, lift through your back. So you're keeping your glutes soft. Inhale. Exhale and keeping your hands nice and light, okay? Give me 5 more. Inhale, exhale. Last one, you're going to hold it here. Remember, keep those ribs soft, keep shifting, broadening into your pelvis, even across both of your hips. And we're going to float all the way back. Go back into that cobra. Sorry, we're going to take a swan posture. So this time you are going to use your hands to press away. Now you can keep your glutes active in this one. Very subtly, okay? Like a 2 out of 10, a 2 out of 10. Keep your elbows soft and your shoulders back and down, away from your ears. You're going to start off really small. So it's an extension of your elbows here. And then dropping your elbows back. Keep your hands like wider than your shoulders. And you're going to press away. Keep your collarbones broad. Inhale, curl back. Think about keeping your ribs, again, nice and soft, but at the same time, you're keeping your core active, so subtly scooping your navel to spine. We're going to end it soon, just holding this last one, keeping your elbows in close to the body, melting your shoulders back. Lovely long neck, breathing in, soften your face. And exhale, you're going to melt all of the way back, hands under your shoulders, deep breath in. Active legs, and you're going to press away, go. Squeeze your armpits into your pockets at the top. And we're going to take another down dog, curl to tuck your toes under. Make sure you're balanced across your limbs, full breath in. Exhale, pick up those knees, press the ground away, rolling your upper arms out. Look at your toes or your belly button, and you can extend straight into your legs this time. Go ahead, walk the heels of your feet up and down. Up and down, and let's work in the depth here of our down dog. Body roll forward into your plank, and you're going to float your knees down. Go ahead, sit back to the heels of your feet. Going to go into a camel posture. If you've got some sort of blocks to put next to your hands here, I would recommend using some blocks. Otherwise, you're just going to take your hands to your ankles, your heels of the feet. Take your legs together. At the same time, think about not being passive with your thighs, legs and back, but you want to broaden into the backs of your ribs. Think about opening up your rib cage. You want to think about nice active legs, rolling your legs out. At the same time, imagine that there is an invisible line running down the center of your body. And as you're rolling your hips and thighs out, you also want to squeeze this invisible line running down the center of your body with your inner thighs. So we got this opposing force going on. It's going to feel a lot smoother in your hips. Ready? So choose your variation with blocks. I recommend, especially if you're doing this the first time with blocks. Deep breath in. On that exhale, you're going to squeeze your bum, lift your pelvis up. Think about shifting your feet into the ground to lift your hips up. Ready? Shift into your feet to squeeze your glutes. Lift your pelvis up. Inhale, sit back. Squeeze your knees together. Go again. You do not have to go far, okay? Roll your armpits down. Go. Keep your ribs soft. Long neck. Inhale. Broaden into your sit bones every time you go back. We're going to do 3 more. Squeeze the middle of your back. Go. Inhale. This is quite an intense posture, so if you need more warm-up time, that is totally fine. Give me 2 more. Go. Inhale, slowly back. We're going to do 1 more, okay? Every time you go back, reset your pelvis, okay? I don't want to see any anterior pelvic tilts. So notice what's going on, nice neutral pelvis. Keep your ribs soft. Keep those ribs soft. Breathe in. And exhale, take it back. You're going to go into a more restful child's posture. Just keep your arms by your side and your head down on the ground, the crown of your head. Well done. If you want to stay there for longer, you need that, then just pause the video. Right, exhale, you're going to lift your hips up, about a half lift. Inhale, curl back. Exhale, squeeze and lift. Now just start with your half lift. That's it. Nice and broad across your shoulders. And I love a bridge. I love a bridge. I love feeling my glutes at the top. And on the way back, even resisting the pull of gravity. And like we were mentioning earlier, just rolling your thighs out, but squeezing that invisible line, running down the middle of your body with those inner thighs. And that is going to subtly activate your thighs, your hips, that you can begin to move and glide a little bit smoother, and you're working up to your full bridge. Sorry, I'm just cannot deal with the sun sometimes. It's good for us though. It is so good for us to get a bit of sun. So doing this workout just out here in my garden today. Maybe you're outside in your garden too. So you're going to hold this at the top. Now take your hands to your hips, your bony landmarks in the back of your pelvis and in the front. Notice you want your pelvis again to be what? Neutral, neutral. So make sure your toes are pointed forward. Notice which way your ankles are rolling to really activate both of your hips, that your hips aren't twisting. You're going to hold it. And then inhale, we're going to curl back. We're going to do one more like that. Notice your neck and head and each and every single vertebrae all the way back. Broaden into your sit bones when you go back to the mat. Before you push the ground away with your feet, feel your glutes at the top of that move. Go into your full hip extension. Keep your rib cage soft, these ribs in the front nice and soft. Full breath in, you're going to curl back. And take your knees into your chest. Big hug, rocking one side and to the next. Oh, well done. We're going to roll out to the right side. And now we're ready for a reverse table or plank. So we're going to do 2 rounds. You could do the same move for both rounds, or you could switch it up. I'm going to do a reverse table for the first round and a reverse plank for the second. So we're going to do 10. We're going to do 10. Ready? This is so good for you. It's going to create so much strength. And then you'll be done. Your workout done for the day. Ready? Full breath in, rolling your armpits out. Exhale. Think about gripping the mat towards you with those feet. To get that lift, go into your full hip extension. Inhale, slowly back. Exhale, squeeze lift. Keep your ribs soft at the top as well. Inhale. Keep your feet down, your big toe down. And as you go back, you're sitting back. As you go back to the mat, you're sitting back. So you should feel your feet here working. Give me 5. That's 5. Go 4. Feel your shoulders lovely and open. Last 3. 3. Go 2. And 1. Well done, well done. Just again, relax here for a moment. Relax for a moment. So if you find that the reverse table was really easy and you're like, well, I could do a reverse plank because that's the tougher version, then try your reverse plank, why not? And if you really need to, you can switch to the reverse table halfway through or whenever you need. We're going to do another 10. Are you ready? So reverse table or plank. Full and deep breath. On that exhale, you're going to lift up. Inhale slowly back, keep your feet down. Feel nice and strong at the top. Feel your back here, the middle of your back, you're halfway. Keep going, you got this. 5. Slowly back. Go 3. Go 2. And last one, go. Beautiful stuff, everybody. Interlock your fingers, clasp your hands together, and you're going to roll to one side and the opposite direction. Full and deep breaths, give them a wee shake. You're going to take your index finger to your thumb and just work your way through all of your fingers. And then back again. Thank you so much for joining me today. We're going to go ahead and stand up. So if you have something to aid you, or maybe you're all good, so you're just going to step forward. Curl to tuck your back foot. Shift your balance forward. Rely on these legs and keep your feet nice and wide, okay? Maybe use blocks here too. Shorten your stance and you're going to shift your balance to step your feet together, standing nice and tall at the top of your mat. Let's just get into our feet for a moment. You're going to raise your heels up. Take your feet into Pilates V stance. So think of a lowercase V. Take your heels together and turn your toes out very slightly. Remember, it's a lowercase V. Take your hands to those hips in the front and back, those bony landmarks. And your hips should be nice and level. Let's go ahead. Just finish off with 7. Slowly back. 4. Feel your ankles nice and strong at the top. Make sure you're in level ground. If you're doing this in the garden, it's so lovely to be outside. The weather is so much nicer here in Northern Ireland. So you're trying to get out any chance that you get just to enjoy the sun. Finish off there, well done. Enjoy the sunshine. You're going to alternate now, just getting into the heels of your feet up and down. Well done, everybody. Go 3. A little bit more vigorous now for 2. Keep your balance. And last one. Let's stand with those feet hip width apart. Add a little stretch up overhead, inhale. And exhale, you're going to squat. Fling those hands back. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale. For 3, 2, Move from your center, hold this one. Back in that lowercase V, let's take those hands, clasp, releasing your index finger, thumb. Lock your armpits down, soften into your ribs. Inhale, stretch from your waist. Hands right above your head, and that exhale, you're going to stretch across to one side. Look up. Doesn't matter which side, we have to do both. Inhale, center. Opposite direction. Now think about creating length from your waist all the way to the tips of your fingers. Rather than collapsing, create length. Inhale, squeeze your tummy, legs, center. One more time each side. Looking up, inhale, last time, exhale. Keep those hips square and inhale, center. Exhale to release. Give your shoulders a little roll back. And forward, well done. Give yourself a big round of applause. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I'll see you again